Hello, this is Daniel Hill, and this is assignment 3, the beach bike rentals project. This one built on the last two of making the mock-ups and changing properties of all these different elements, and then also working with the different event handlers. Last time we pretty much just did the basics of event handling, whereas this time we actually got into assigning variables and um, doing those different kind of things like you see in other coding languages, declaring variables, the different types of variables, assigning variables, manipulating them with different things like mathematical equations and concatenation, those sort of things. We have constants, um, but I guess let me get started with the mockup. We got everything here. We got um, this black font here. Um, can notice it says x.xx per day, but when we run the program, you'll see that that gets changed, as well as this element also gets changed due to some stuff that we have in the event handler that changes the labels. And we have the image, these buttons. I guess let me go ahead and run it. As you can see, no errors. Here is the actual program. Like I said, the x.xx goes away and is replaced by 9.95, which if we go over here, we can see this is the constant price per day. It's a decimal, and it does that because of, it's this one right here. We set the label cost heading dot text, the text property of the label there, to the this constant as a string, and with that C there, that turns it into a currency type string, which puts it in the right format, and then we concatenated a per day to that. So if we go back over here and bring up the window again, we can see that it's got that there. Now let me go ahead and put in an input here. I'll put 4, and because of the accept button property that we have on this form, I can just click enter instead of clicking the find cost button, and it'll do the same thing as if I were to click it. Let me demonstrate that again by putting in a 5 and clicking it as well. So doing that and pressing enter does the same action. Now also if I press escape, I can clear it because that's assigned to this button here. Let me show that again. So enter does the find cost button, escape does the clear button. So when I do that, it calculates the total cost of bike rental by taking this constant price and multiplying it by the number of rental days, and then it gets assigned to this text box here, or this label here, and displays it by changing the text property of the label. Now, of course, I can click the exit button, and it'll exit the window. Let me rerun it, bring it back over. Um, Let me get into the other event handles. So as you can see, we have the variable declarations there. We have the assignments, string number of days equals the text in the text number of days text box. That would be that one right there, the only text box we've got. The int number of days as an integer, and the decimal total cost as the decimal. Here we have the multiplication, the price per day, and the int number of days. We converted a string type variable to an integer here and assigned it. And here's us turning it into a string with the cost or the currency type. And yeah, that's about all we've got going on here. But this assignment really did demonstrate a lot of the stuff that Visual Basic has or Visual Studio has in common with some other coding languages, such as the variables and the different uh, things you can do with them. So I know things are going to get more complicated from here, but so far so good. Um, Thank you so much.